Salute to everybody rocking with your boy Just Say No to Sco. Now I told y'all I was gonna bring y'all, some closing information about the Young Dolph trial. Now we just seen what happened in straight drop case. Straight drop trial was crazy. Cornelius Smith hit the stand and told everything, including Govan's involvement. Now this video is about Hernandez Govan, aka Memphis Quick. A cat who, everybody felt like was the street cat who, what I mean? He was going to be solid. Everybody felt like, somebody was telling, who is it? Well, it turns out we all know now that not only did Cornelius Smith hit the stand and give it all up, but Govan was one of the first people to start really ratting and rolling. And I'm going to tell you why. Govan is the first person to start ratting and rolling because he really don't play a big role in this. Not a biggest role is straight drop the shooter, Cornelius Smith the shooter, and Juke the man who put the money up. He's just the middleman who introduced the shooters to Juke and put it all together, as far as what Cornelius Smith is saying. Now, Govan is not going to prison at all. This is what Govan is saying. Govan contacted Terrence Gangster Williams and told Terrence Gangster Williams that on October 9th, when he is set to be back in trial and back in court with Jamarcus Johnson. I think Cornelius Smith date might be sometime in November. But when he goes to court on October 9th, he ain't going to jail at all. He took an Alfred plea. And what y'all don't know, if y'all don't know about an Alfred plea is basically it allows the defendant to plead guilty and accept a plea bargain, even if they claim they're innocent. Okay, so Govan is already, setting up to do interviews. He trying to get in touch with Sean Cotton from Say Cheese right now. He trying to get a Say Cheese TV interview as we speak. Okay. He calling around. He trying to see what he can get. He say he got paperwork showing everything I guess that was said. He got discovery paperwork. Govan is ready to hit the courtroom and take his Alfred plea. Walk out that thing, no time at all. He say he should be getting time served. This is what Govan is saying right now, that he will be getting time served and he ain't doing no jail time for the murder of Young Dolph. Now, like I said, Govan is the man in the middle. He the guy who Cornelius Smith said introduced him to Juke, basically. Cornelius said he went to Govan's house. And then when he got to Govan's house, he seen Juke there. And Govan, him and Juke sat down and ran the play, put it all together, found out the prices, this, that, and the other thing. So Govan is not really the shooter or the man with the money. He's just the middleman. So he took the Alfred plea. I guess to the prosecution, he was the less involved. Even though everybody might feel like, nah, he got everything to do with this. He's the guy they want to do the talking because he's not the shooter and he's not the money man. So we kept wondering to ourselves, we kept asking ourselves, why won't this nigga get locked up? He got on bond. He kept violating the bond, going out. The judge had to tell him several times over and over again to stay in the house, don't go nowhere. Then he caught some new charges, I think harassment, driving under a suspended license. Yeah, it's like some kind of charges that he caught while out on bond, and the nigga still didn't get locked up. And we were scratching our head like, damn, this kind of weird. He the only one out of the people that's really involved because Jamarcus Johnson, straight drop brother, he not really involved. All he did was took his brother's phone and did some messages, took some phone calls. He not really in it. But Govan is one of the cats who they saying was in this. He helped plan it out. He even tried to help them get rid of evidence when it was over with. He the one who the car was like parked in front of his crib across the street. They moved the car to the back. Govan had everything to do with this as far as what Cornelius Smith said. Now, Govan was in trouble over and over again. Like I said, we wondering, why is this nigga not going back to jail? What's going on with this? It turns out he was never going back to jail because he's a star witness. I'm not going to say witness. He's a star guy who basically put this case together. The reason why Cornelius Smith started ratting and rolling and telling is because he said he found out Govan had already took a plea deal. He had already took a deal and started giving them everything they wanted. Now, what's going to happen with Govan, I'm not for sure far as outside in them streets because we've seen what happened to Big Juke, and that's a cold case. So for Govan to be doing interviews or trying to do interviews is crazy to me, fam. We seen during the, while he was out on bond, he did an interview with a certain blogger and got sent back to court, got in trouble. The judge got on his ass, went off on him, but yet and still they wouldn't lock him up. He comes back again with new charges and made bond. I'm like, how are you out on a murder bond and bond out on some new cases? That right there raised red flags for everybody. That I was like, oh, nigga, something ain't right, fam. Something ain't right. And it turns out he's the star guy. Govan is the cat that ate the cheese first. He the nigga who, you know what I mean, start putting things in perspective to the investigators. Now, like I said, Govan is shopping a deal. He's looking to go to Say Cheese. He's trying to get in touch with Sean Cotton as we speak. So you will see Govan with his paperwork. He said he got discovery. He got paper. What's on this paper? I don't know. But I guess Govan gonna try to say that he wasn't really involved with this. Govan is gonna try to, take himself out of this, not only to the courts by taking an Alford plea, but to the streets as well. He finna tell people that he wasn't really involved. He got paperwork. He gonna show this. He gonna show that. The nigga is most definitely clout chasing though, because after a situation like this, fam, I ain't trying to do no interviews whatsoever. Man, leave me out of this. If he was blessed enough to be able to stay home and get out this situation, you'll think he'll lay low and leave it alone. But now these niggas all want clout. I remember back when I first came online, cats was looking at my show, man, what you got going on? What's that, man? A lot of niggas in the streets is asking about my show and this, that, and the other, and what y'all be covering. Nah, nigga. Nah, I just do a show. We don't break the news. We just break the news down. These niggas out here ratting and rolling and really telling. Some of the hardest niggas. Some of the niggas we thought was the hardest. It is, and I'm not here to put no jacket on nobody. It is what it is. The proof is the proof. October 9th, Hernandez Govan said he is not doing no jail time whatsoever. He is not doing a day in jail. He will be getting time served. He will be walking out that courtroom. He will not see a day of jail behind the murder of Young Dolph. Now, like I said, these interviews he getting ready to go on because he's finna go on an interview tour. We heard him do an interview with another blogger, and he was saying that, he wanted to write a book, and we was wondering, how is this nigga gonna do all this from jail? Because, bro, yeah, it looked like you're out of here. They done arrested you for being the head guy for putting this whole thing together, for linking, Drop and Cornelius Smith up with whoever at the time. We didn't know who the money man was at the time, but now we know it was Big Jook from CMG, Yo Gotti brother. And now we can see that this cat the whole time was basically, already shopping a deal. The minute they arrested him, he went straight to shopping his deal because he knew he had the least involvement in it as far as being a shooter or having the money. So like I said, come October 9th, Dolph family, I don't know how they're going to feel about this, but they not really getting full justice if Govan don't get no time whatsoever, because Cornelius Smith told it all. He say, man, I was going to get them perks. I went to Govan crib to score me some pills. And that's where Jook was at. And that's where I first heard about this whole play to get rid of everybody at Paper Route Empire. It was somebody, hit somebody. We don't care who y'all knock off. Just knock off somebody from Paper Route. I got money on the table. Jook was putting a bag on everybody over there at PRE head. But the main person they wanted, we all know, was going to be Young Dolph. And that's the cat who Cornelius Smith and Straight Drop called slipping. Now, we know how they found him. They say they went to the turkey drive looking for him. They know every year Dolph come to town. He do turkey drives. They drove towards the turkey drives. They seen the camouflage Corvette. They followed it to Makita's Cookies where they jump out and shoot. Even though people online want to say, oh, the cookie shop played some kind of role in this, we can all see when Dolph pulled up, he picked his cookies out. He hadn't made no call in, no kind of calling anybody at Makita's the dad. Nobody. That's all made up for the internet. In reality, these niggas just looked up and seen Dolph car and followed him to the cookie shop. Now, Govan afterwards, the vehicle was parked in front of his crib. He the one who went and got Cornelius Smith's phone out the car. Cornelius said he left his phone in the Mercedes-Benz after the shooting. He called Govan. Govan got the phone out the car. Govan had somebody move the car to the back of the house, which was parked not too far from Govan. I think Govan lived on the same street, across the street, something, all some stupid, all something that was weird. I was like, nigga, why would you put the murder vehicle that close to your crib, supposedly? But it's a shock to me to find out that he ain't doing no time whatsoever. It's a shock to me to see that cats like this, because some niggas used to think this cat was the hardest cat around. Some of y'all niggas had him, standing right beside you. He was supposed to be that guy. But now we can see that, nah, man. You know what I mean? No. He's most definitely eating the cheese. He most definitely gave up some information. Oh, yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's, yeah. Oh, yeah. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. You know what I mean? That's what's really going on, is that Hernandez Govan is not going to see one day in prison. He's not going to see one day in jail. He is most definitely going home October 9th. And, that's how this whole Dolph trial is going to end. Now, what's going to happen to Cornelius Smith? I don't know yet. I don't know what's going to happen to Cornelius Smith. But either way it go, man, I feel like, hey, it's all about who eat the cheese first. The only reason Cornelius Smith took the stand and gave up all that information was because he knew that Hernandez Govan, aka Orange Mound Quet, had already gave everything up. He took his Alfred plea, and basically, no time is on the table for him. He gonna tell it all. The only reason I believe we didn't see Quet, Hernandez Govan testify was due to the testimony of Cornelius Smith. The prosecution didn't even need him no more. The state didn't need him. Once Cornelius gave everything up, they didn't need for Govan to really come in there and do nothing at all. So we can see, like, even in videos like this, Govan was in court over and over and over again. We was wondering about this $90,000 bond. It's about 9 bands, get you on the streets. We was wondering about this. None of it sounded right. Well, now we know why. He ate the cheese first. Now we know why he never went back to jail after violating his bond over and over again, because he's a star guy. He was the guy who, was giving up information and putting everything in perspective for the detectives. Now, like I said, it's going to be crazy to see these interviews, man. He finna do some interviews, y'all. If you got a channel, he trying to get over there, but he want to go to Say Cheese. He want to go to Sean Cotton. Oh, yeah, he want that big interview. Govan is looking to do a big interview. He calling around right now, shopping deals. He telling everybody on October 9th, I will be getting time served and I will be walking out the courtroom. So, if what he's saying is true, do not expect Hernandez Govan to get no time whatsoever. Yeah, like I said, to all the Dolph fans around the world, to his family, this might be crazy, but like I said, he has the least role in it. He's the less involved. Yeah, he put some people together. Supposedly, Cornelius said that they were getting 40 bands, him and Drop, and that Quet was going to get 20 bands. So, if you look at it, he was still very much involved with it, but at the same time, he didn't come up with the play, and he didn't pull the trigger, and he wasn't the one putting the money on the table. So, of course, he took the deal, man. So this is breaking news that Hernandez Govan will not be doing no jail time. October 9th, he got an Alfred plea. He will be getting time served from what he's saying. And then after that, he's going to do interviews, gang. So he's trying to get on Say Cheese TV right now. He's trying to run up on big platforms. I don't know what he think this is going to do for him. See, this is that Lil Woody effect. This is the Lil Woody effect. Everybody think you can rat, roll, snitch, and go become some kind of celebrity now. He's gonna go do interviews, and nigga might drop a song. I'm not for sure what he's gonna do, but he's looking to get fame off this. Man, bro, I'm telling you, bro, the streets don't love you, man. I'm telling you, niggas, stay out the streets, man. You cats, you know what I mean? Y'all run up on these street cats, or treat niggas like they really, you know what I mean? And the whole time, them be the first niggas to tell, man. Oh yeah, and I'm not gonna say I was shocked, because I know these days cats will do anything to save themselves. The streets don't love you, my nigga. And let this be a lesson to all you young cats who watch the Dolph trial. You see how all these brothers rolled on each other. Straight Drop was the only one that seemed to have kept his mouth closed, and he just got an L. So, whether you do or you don't, man, either way, it's an end to your life, man. Stay out them streets. It don't love you. These niggas don't love you. At the end of the day, everybody gonna do what they gotta do to save themselves. And not only that, but after they save themselves, then they go run and do interviews and start looking for clout and money and fame. Bruh, I'm done with this, man. But yeah, you know what I mean? In this case, and shout out to Alabama Hit. I used some of your content on this far, what you covered earlier. I'm breaking down the rest of this. It seems like Hernandez Govan, y'all, from what we know, is not going to prison. He's not doing no jail time. The boy ain't getting nothing, man. It looks like he will be going home to his family. Unlike Dolph, he going home to his family October 9th. And he letting people know, like I said, he contacted Terrence Gangsta Williams, and he let Gangsta Williams know, I got paperwork, I got discovery paperwork, I got this, I got that. Man, I'm trying to book some interviews, my nigga. Put me on Say Cheese TV. Will Sean Cotton take the interview? I don't know. I'm not for sure. Will he take it? It might be some views, might be a good look, bad look for his channel. I don't know. But either way, somebody gonna want to hear his story. Somebody gonna interview him. Because they don't matter if you're a rat. It don't matter if you cooperate. It don't matter. As long as you bring views, people gonna rock with you. That's how it go. People will put anybody on their platform these days as long as it brings views. So Hernandez Govan, a.k.a. Quet, will not be doing no jail time. And he is out searching right now as we speak for interviews October 9th. He cannot do any interviews until after October 9th. We seen what happened when he linked up with the other dude and did an interview. The judge was on his ass. You know what I mean? He was in court, tears in his eyes, looking like, man, I'm sorry. So, of course, he know now I cannot do an interview until this whole thing, until my part at least is over with. But that's just news I want to bring y'all in the Dolph case. Long live Dolph. Straight drop trial was quick. 4 days? Life Cornelius Smith, his situation be the same. He throwing himself in the mercy of the court. He admitted everything. Life. Hernandez Govan going home. He'll be outside. You feel me? Yeah, the nigga gonna be outside, man. So like I said, I mean, good luck to you, nigga. Good luck, fam. We seen what happened to Juke, and that's the cold case. And I'm not wishing no violence on nobody in Memphis. I'm not wishing for nothing to go down with nobody, but I'm just saying, bro, you better be careful, fam. Take you doing interviews, paperwork, this, that, and the other. Be careful, bro. Yeah, be careful, man. Because I guarantee it's a target on your motherfucking back now. But long live Dolph, man. Salute to everybody that's been rocking with me. They rocked with me throughout the whole trial. We watched this whole situation play out. The prosecution came with all their homework, with everything, ready to go. But we heard directly from Cornelius Smith, who said, I'm only telling y'all all this because Memphis quit. Then already took a deal, man. He been talking to them people already. And what we want to know is what's quit telling on Juke? Because Juke was never locked up. Juke died in January of this year, 2024. So we wonder, why was Juke never locked up? Or did Govan start rolling on Juke after he passed away? Was he telling just some of it? I don't know. We got to see the paperwork. He say he want to do interviews. He got the paperwork. He got this and that. I want to know, why was Juke never locked up? And was Govan cooperating and putting Juke's name in it the whole time? And if he was, why was Juke never locked up? That's what makes me say, nah, maybe he waited for Juke to die to say something. Or maybe once Cornelius Smith found out that Govan was cooperating, he told on Juke. I'm not for sure how that part works out. We all wondering about Big Juke. But when it comes to Hernandez Govan, y'all, no jail time. October 9th, he going home. And he looking for interviews, gang. He trying to get on Say Cheese TV. He want the big stage. He don't want no little bloggers. He want the big stage, fam, to tell his story. And, you know what I mean? To get his little Woody on, man. Either way it goes, it's crazy, man. Salute to everybody in the building, gang. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell, man. Go to my other channel, Say No to Sco TV. Subscribe over there where we go live almost every night. We're going to be live back over here too, gang. But salute to everybody in the building. Long live Dolph. Shout out to Makita's Cookies and Raven. We see everybody was throwing their name and this and that. But, hell, Govan, I mean, he say he ain't never met Raven. He don't know nothing about the cookie shop. We seen Cornelius Smith tell the whole story about they found Dolph. So, I mean, I think it's best to say that, yeah, it went down exactly how Cornelius Smith said it, man. I don't think Cornelius Smith lied at all with that stand. Hell, he ain't got nothing to lose. He going to prison for the rest of his life with his partner straight drop. But Govan will be going home, and he will be looking for interviews. And like I said, Sean Cotton, where you at? He looking for you, my nigga. He trying to go to Say Cheese TV and get some clout and get some fame and sit down and talk about this whole thing, man. Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. But salute to everybody in the building. Shout out to everybody for rocking with me, gang. And I'm gonna keep y'all, I'm gonna keep y'all tuned in to what's going on, man. The streets gonna talk to Sco, man. They gonna talk to me, gang. So that's what's going on. No jail time for Hernandez Govan, and he is shopping interviews right now. Salute to everybody in the building, y'all. If there's anything y'all know about situations, any stories y'all want me to cover, jump in my inbox on Instagram, Chris_SKO. Follow me on Facebook, TikTok, all that, man. And long live Dolph, y'all. Till next time, man. This is crazy. I'm gone, gang. Salute.